last of all. A good ride there.
Ready to go now. Off. Cosset didn't begin all that quickly. Down towards the outside. Away quickly out there too is Scarlet Crest, who found the outside rail very quickly. Out there too, going quickly, is Mustang Melody, not far away from them. Few of these jockeys changing their mind after coming towards the inside. Mr. Loyalty, one of them, and Star Comic, they've come across their heels to sit outside them as they've come past the 600 metres now. It's Cosset in front and the Cerise Blink is leading Mustang Melody. End Zone and the Lime Colours furthest away from the rail is in holding down third from Spring Warrior Lady Twain just behind them. Edgecombe is next back there in company with Scarlet Crest on the outside rail, and Castro's in that bunch too as they came by the 400 metres. Useless going back any further. Cosset slipped right away. At the 200, Cosset shot 4 lengths in front of End Zone. Lady Twain and Spring Warrior are coming home fairly well, but Cosset is the leader. He's about 3 lengths in front from End Zone, Lady Twain, and Spring Warrior battling along well. Cosset's very tired with 50 to go. He's walking, but Cosset sees it through and takes out the first from End Zone, getting up for second. Lady Twain and Spring Warrior in a photo for third, probably Lady Twain. A gap to Castro, being followed by Scarlet Crest, and then Viva Los Wages. Well back in the field is Edgecombe and Mustang Melody. Never came into the race really, and at the tail end of the field were those two horses who zigzagged early. They were Mr. Loyalty and Star Comic. Cosset scores a comfortable win in the first, number 1, ridden by Julian Harris. Found the outside, and this is the Gibson Carmichael. Set to run, they're off. Mulberry Hill won the jump clearly down towards the inside, bounded out brilliantly and leads from the filly White Hart Lane. Royale Exit, Cause for Divorce, Kilshiki. As they settle down wide on the course, there is Night Rider going up into a more prominent role, and Ghetto's Trap very wide. They put the 1400 behind them now, and they're racing along the back of the track. Kilshik had moved up to Mulberry Hill, and they share the lead in front. Night Rider's getting into third placing, 2 lengths away by the 1200. Being followed by Cause for Divorce and Royale Exit over on the inside, a length to Ghetto, and then White Hart Lane, and 2.5 lengths behind those horses, Home Wrecker, who races over on the outside of Mr. Magistrate. 900 a run. Mulberry Hill about a half length in front of Kilshiki. Night Rider again forced to do it hard as 3 deep third on the outside. In behind them, Royale Exit having a lovely run in the orange colours, 4th on the rails, followed by Ghetto, who's deep out. Cause for Divorce is in the centre, and then White Hart Lane well away from the pace coming towards the home turn, but the field is fairly bunched. Home Wrecker and Mr. Magistrate bring up the rear. They've 600 metres in front of them as they corner, and Mulberry Hill the leader from Kilshiki, and Night Rider 3 deep. Royale Exit can get the run on the inside. They want to stay away from the fence as they corner, and the favourite in the orange colours is coming after them. As they got to the 400 metres, Ghetto's putting in a run on the outside, but Kilshiki and Royale Exit against the rail are the 2 leaders, 300 out. Ghetto getting to third. Cause for Divorce is going for a run between the 2 leaders, and then Home Wrecker's coming down the outside with White Hart Lane and Mr. Magistrate. They sweep on them, the horses out wide. Home Wrecker and Mr. Magistrate. Ghetto getting through, and White Hart Lane. It's Home Wrecker on the outside, the leader though, drawing clear. Home Wrecker. Mr. Magistrate rallies, but Home Wrecker beats Mr. Magistrate by a neck. White Hart Lane third, and then Ghetto. Back behind them, Royale Exit and Kilshiki from Cause for Divorce, trailed by behind those horses. Night Rider was there, and then there's a long break in the field to Mulberry Hill, which dropped out a bad last. They just swept down the outside, those horses. Owner's set. Starter holds them. And attended in with one near the outside. All clears through now. Off they go. Lady Tianga a little slow, and also Bergamia. Happy Summer, one of the first out, with Sterling Avenue going up quickly on the outside. Ellendale Rose is there, and Wakamia is pushing through, looking for the front as they settle down. Yama got back, and he's third last after going a little over 200 metres. Wakamia led from Sterling Avenue by a length, and third is Happy Summer. Couple of lengths away in the field then came Nasser Royale, improving out wide at the 1,000 metres to go up fourth from Ellendale Rose, Lady Tianga. Next Yama the outside, followed by Rustic Cell, Walk on Ice, and 2 Bergamia. Wakamia sped clear at the 800, set up 2 to 3 lengths now to Sterling Avenue and Happy Summer down on the inside. Nasser Royale is next from Ellendale Rose, and then a length away to Yama. Lady Tianga on the inside, trailed by Rustic Cell as they neared the home corner, and at the end of the field, Walk on Ice and a couple of lengths to Bergamia. Wakemea's come back to the field as they corner. It's going to corner in front at the 500 from Sterling Avenue, the outside. Happy Summer and Lady Tianga get up along the rails. Ellendale Rose is running on down the middle of the track, and Yama's out wider with Rustic Cell at the 300 metres now, and Wakemea tackled by Sterling Avenue. These two are the leaders at 2 to 3 lengths in front of Yama. Rustic Cell and Bergamia are out very wide, but Wakemea got his second win inside the 200. Sterling Avenue can't go on. Bergamia from last and Yama. Wakemea the leader at the 100. Bergamia's mowing him down though. Bergamia's coming after Wakemea. Wakemea, they hit the line. Wakemea just held on and beat Bergamia. And third placing goes to Yama a couple of lengths away. Then Rustic Cell, Happy Summer. Walk on Ice, Sterling Avenue, Lady Tianga. Dropping out of it was Ellendale Rose and last Nassau Royale. Stand by for numbers here. Wakemea's good performance there. He's led, kicked away. And last to move in now, Skylight Jimmy. And the field is locked away and set to run. 3:40 the favourite, Tickle My. All set, they're off. Terry Armour out fairly on the inside. Jacques pinged out of the gates looking for the lead in the early part. Happy Ace got away well. Danakava not far off them from Battle Tower. Terry Armour on the inside. Next in the field is the Fats in the all-white colours of the club. Tickle Myers around it, being trailed by Joy Ender, who's next to last, and last is Skylight Jimmy. About 8 lengths covered them by the 1400. Happy Ace had taken over the running, led a little more than a length. Danakaba is second. A length and a half to Jacques third. Battle Tower is fourth, followed by Tickle My, who's on the outside of Terry Armour. About a length and a half to the Fats, out very wide from Joy Ender. And deeper still is Skylight Jimmy last of all. It's Happy Ace, the leader, heading down towards the 1,000 metres. A half length on Danakaba, 3 lengths to Jacques and 2 lengths to Battle Tower. Terry Armour next on the inside from Tickle My, 1 to Joy into the Fats, and back last of all to Skylight Jimmy. They're up the side at the 800 metres now, and Danakaba had moved up on the outside to join Happy Ace. 3 lengths to Jacques and Battle Tower. Tickle My next to the outside. Terry Armour a length away on the fence from Skylight Jimmy. Joy Ender and the Fats had dropped out to last as they corner, where Danakaba at the 600 metres and Happy Ace on his inside. They're the 2 leaders ahead of Jacques in third placing. Tickle My and the Cerise Cap is moving up on the outside. Skylight Jimmy is deeper still, followed by Terry Armour, and then the Fats pull to the outside at the 400 metre mark now, and Tickle My is coming with a run with Skylight Jimmy. They both go to the lead with Jacques trying to rally. Happy Ace and Danakaba are gone. The Fats is working home fairly, but Tickle My at the 200 metre mark dashed away on Skylight Jimmy and Jacques, and then came the Fats, but Tickle My's racing away at the 100 metre mark. She's put 4 lengths on them. She's going to walk it in. She's too good, and Tickle My wins it by about 4 lengths to Jacques, and the Fats is third. Then came Skylight Jimmy, Joy Ender, Danakaba, Terry Armour, Battle Tower, and Happy Ace last of all. Killed them. Number 2, Tickle My, ridden by Dale Smith. Now Bay Shark returns to the barriers. He's in favourite, Jumalik, to jump out of stall number 9. Rancho Spark has the outside barrier. Recede's been well tried. They're set. Racing. Jumalik and Recede both got away okay, and Rancho Spark out very fast, heading towards the outside. In behind them, Bayshunk might have missed the start. He's coming over their heels towards the end. Emotional Success and Fayrouz both got away well. And the 2 greys, River Affair and Bradman, are working up the middle of the track on their own. They're heading towards the 800 metre mark now, and pace of plenty with Emotional Success and Fayrouz, the 2 leaders. In behind them is Jumalik, Immigrant and Night Sky. Canyon is coming down the middle of the track. Recede isn't far off the pace, nor Rancho Spark. Skilling behind them in Bayshunk, and the other 2 grey horses, Bradman and River Affair, up the middle of the track. They don't look to be too far away from the leading horses. They're right across the track though here with 400 metres left to run, and it's Emotional Success with Jumalik and Recede. Rancho Spark and the Red Blinkers coming home well, and so is Canniana right down the middle of the track in company with River Affair at the 250 metre mark now, and Canniana racing up with Recede to go to the lead with Emotional Success still there at the clock tower. Canniana, Emotional Success, Recede and Rancho Spark from Bayshunk. It's Canniana with a head in front with about 100 to go from Recede and Rancho Spark across the track. 4 of them, and it's close. Canniana, maybe. Emotional Success for Rasidi are up there too in company with Rancho Spark and Beijunk. They were trailed further back in the field by Skilling, and then came Jumalik, who didn't go on. River Affair next, trailed by Emigrant. Bradman, well back as Fayrouz and Night Sky. It's a very close four-way go here. Number one's got it, Rancho Spark on the outside. Out in gate number 11. Start from 10 with the scratching. Transparent Lover about to come in. All in. About to break here. 1,000 metres. They're set. All clear away. Card Queen jumped okay. Transparent Lover got away nicely with Sister Agnes towards the outside. Jolly's Folly jumped okay, and Cash Crop is heading out this way too. As they settle down, Sister Agnes has jumped well. It looks like the rider might have lost his irons though as they settle down. It's one of the leaders there, and Sacred Model also showing some pace. They're heading down towards the 600 metre mark, and it's Sister Agnes and Transparent Lover. They're the two leaders as they settle fully into stride. Just behind them is Rose Etar and Sacred Model close to the middle of the track. Jolly's Folly is next, followed by Cash Crop Play. Card Queen is right on the outside rail, and then Speedway Girl, and coming to the middle of the course is Brooks Express. As they reach the 300 metre mark, it's Sister Agnes the leader from Transparent Lover, Cash Crop and Card Queen coming home well, and then on the inside Rose Attar at the clock tower. Sister Agnes a narrow leader, coming after it Card Queen on the outside, and Speedway Girl. Sister Agnes about a length in front. Speedway Girl can't get there. Sister Agnes in front. Sister Agnes beats Speedway Girl by about a half a length, and Transparent Lover third, followed by Card Queen, Rose Attar, Cash Crop, and then Sacred Model, followed by Brooks Express and Play, and back behind those were Bunster in company with Savora, and Jolly's Folly dropped out to finish last. In 59.7, the winner is Sister Agnes. Storenda bounding around a little in the gates. They're ready. Off now. And May Shield missed it about 2 lengths. And one of the first out was King Lap with All Made Up and Zabuan going straight for the front early. Babetto got away well, and the arm is in behind them over on the rails as they settle fully. Mayshield's last, and Green Raider is next to last. And out of the straight, it's Zabuan out to the 2200 leading. Babetto out wide, moving up into second around Starender and King Lap. Just behind those is All Made Up, followed by the arm over on the inside, and then Kalina Rapid and Skytrist. Next, Snow Court, followed by Hum, and 2 lengths to May Shield with Green Raider last of all. At the 2,000 metres, and Zabuan about 3 lengths in front of Storenda. A length and a half away is King Lap on the inside of Babetto. He wants to go faster. Then came Kalina Rapp and All Made Up about a length and a half away in the field. Then over on the inside is the arm from Skytrist, and then came Hum and Snow Court together, trailed by May Shield and 2 lengths to Green Raider. They've put the 1,800 metre mark astern, and the leaders are Buin lobbing along in front, 2 lengths clear, perhaps a little more from Starender, and moving up on the outside Kalina Raffin, which goes to second now, the grey. Starender is third, King Lap the inside, and then Babetto. Back behind him, he's out pretty wide on it, Babetto. 2 lengths to All Made Up, and they're trailed by Hum, who's 3 deep around the arm on the inside, and Skytrist, and then Snow Court, being followed by May Shield, who's next to last, and 2 lengths to the favourite Green Raider. Heading to the 1,300, and Zabuan the leader. He's been untested in front, 2 lengths Kalina Raffin. About 2 lengths away, third is in third placing Starender from King Lap, and 2 Babetto fifth, and then the arm. Hum out wide from All Made Up in the centre. A couple of lengths away then is Snow Court over on the inside as they go down the back. Skytrist around it from May Shield, and 2 to Green Raider. At the 1,000, and Zabuan 3/4 clear from Kalina Raffin. 2.5 Starender, a length and a half away. Babetto fifth from King Lap. They're trailed by Hum, and over on the inside then is the arm from All Made Up. Skytrist starting a run. Then Snow Court, May Shield and Green Raider are still back at the tail end of the field. As they came to the turn, and Kalina Raffin dashed away. 2 lengths in front of Starender, who's trying to get around Zabuan. They're trailed by King Lap down on the inside, and then Babetto. Back behind them, All Made Up and Skytrist as they corner. Green Raider trying to thread through the pack as they enter the straight, and May Shield pulling to the outside. Down towards the 400, Kalina Raffin, 2 lengths to Starender, starting to close quickly the filly. She's out after the leader, Kalina Raffin, and they're trailed by King Kinglap. Mayseal's got to the extreme outside at the 250 metre mark. Kalina Raffin rolled back to the rails. Star Ender claims it. Kinglap coming through in the middle, and Mayseal right down the outside, still coming hard. It's Star Ender at the 100 with Mayseal after it. Star Ender and Mayseal. Mayseal getting up to Star Ender and Kinglap. Mayseal's taken the lead, and Mayseal a good effort to win. Mayseal beats Star Ender and Kinglap. Skytress fourth, and then Kalina Raffin and Green Raider. Behind them all made up Babetto, and then the Arms of Buin. Hum towards the end, and last of all, Snow Court. Victory, and a good one too. Number one, mate. Field is locked away, ready for the last on the program. Miss Cherie the inside. Off at the 1800 metres, Miss Cherie and Earlwood Manor both began well, and Kingston Way's going forward in the early part. Hard written to find the lead. Mr Bombastic got away well, and so did Casino Heights on the outside, with Belshira deeper out. Now Macabeo settled at the back. They put the 1600 astern, and Kingston Way is the leader. It's settled down in front about a length and a half from Belshira, going up wide up into second placing. Mr Bombastic held the inside third. Casino Heights a half length away fourth. 2 lengths further back in the field, Kensai and Earlwood Manor. They're followed by Miss Cherie, a length to Macabeo, being followed by Flirty Bird and Mr Touchwood last of all by the 1200, and Kingston Way about a length and a half clear. Belshira second. Mr Bombastic is third, 3/4 of a length away on the rail. They're trailed by Casino Heights in fourth placing to Earlwood Manor. Kensai deep out. Back on the inside came Miss Cherie from Flirty Bird, Macabeo, and last of all is Mr Touchwood. Kingston Way led the field down the side before the 800. About a half on Belshira. Mr Bombastic is third the inside, and then Casino Heights. Kensai wide out in the orange got up to fifth from Earlwood Manor. Miss Cherie back over on the rails, followed by Macabeo a good way from them, in company with Flirty Bird and Mr Touchwood, but the field is bunching around the turn. Inside the 600, Kingston Way in front of Belshira. Kensai right off the track. Casino Heights coming with it. Just behind them, Mr Touchwood is running on, and so is Flirty Bird, with Macabeo pulled to the outside. Well on the straight, Mr Bombastic has dashed for home. He opened up a couple of lengths on Kensai, coming home well on the outside. He went up to Mr Bombastic with Casino Heights between them, and Macabeo is coming out wide from Flirty Bird. Kensai has taken the lead at the 200 metre mark from Casino Heights. On the inside, Mr Bombastic, and then Macabeo, but it's Kensai in front. He's rolled back to the inside. Macabeo tries hard. Kensai clear though. Kensai wins it by a length and a half. Macabeo. Casino Heights third, then Flirty Bird and Mr Bombastic. A gap to Mr Touchwood, Miss Cherie, Kingston Way. He was trailed further back by Belshira, and Earlwood Manor is last.